So this week, the Standards program, we have an exciting program for you over the next 4 days. March 2023 was the beginning of the migration for cross-border payments to ISO20022. And we've seen great progress, great adoption in domestic markets as well as across the SWIFT network. We encourage you to come to the Standards Forum to learn more about how to accelerate your adoption, how to move to ISO20022, and to reap a lot of the benefits that we will also identify through these sessions over the next 4 days. For securities fans, we have a really interesting program as well. We feature how innovation is going to change the securities market with digital assets, tokenization, how reference data standards such as the unique transaction identifier will enable shorter settlement cycles as we move to T+1, as well as a discussion and debate on should the securities markets move to ISO20022 or not. So I encourage you to come, discuss, debate with us, and we'll see you at the Standards Forum.
What's up, guys? This is the Crypto Newsletter today. It's Tuesday, September 19th. It's 12:31 p.m. and we got day 2 of SWIFT, CBDC's annual conference. So they're kicking things off with a look at how the industry can collaborate in the fight against financial crime, why we're forging a path to global interoperability between CBDCs. And if you remember from the newsletter yesterday with the holy grail of cross-border payments, and that document from the ECB, you already know what that entails. But the ways payments can power the potential of emerging markets and the shared vision we have of meeting the G20 goals of enhancing cross-border payments. There's plenty. Okay, so as you can see here, it's today, forging the path to global interoperability, widening the lens, industry collaboration in the fight against financial crime, and there we go. So let's go to the full program and see what we got here. So Tuesday, your SWIFT journey end-to-end view, shorter security settlement cycles, how standards can turn challenges into triumphs. So they're talking about, and as you heard in the clip at the beginning, talking about utilizing ISO20022 for the securities markets. So in many markets around the world, T+1 security settlements is coming your way or could be soon. Shorter settlement cycles can bring a myriad of benefits, but getting ready comes with challenges. Join us for this dynamic session. So when I was at Fidelity, I was always in crypto, right? So when I joined Fidelity and I was dealing with the traditional markets, and when people would call in and be like, hey, I sold my stock yesterday and I still don't see the funds in my account, I was like, oh, that's weird, and all this stuff, because I was so used to transacting in crypto on Coinbase and Kraken and Binance, and how when you place the trade, immediately you would settle. So being at Fidelity, seeing that the traditional aspect to markets, but always initially being in crypto, it was a clear kind of, yeah, this is all old and this is going to be replaced in a matter of years, and here we are. So shaping the future, digital assets, standardization, financial innovation, correspondent banks driving the low-value payments revolution. The low-value cross-border payments market is growing exponentially. What matters most to customers is security, low cost, speed, and simplicity. Together, SWIFT, clearing banks, and local market networks are providing low-value cross-border payment standards to achieve end-to-end transparency and simple, faster payments. So learn from banks. Yep. So let's go actually to the digital assets one. For central bank digital currencies and tokenized assets at scale, they'll need to integrate seamlessly within the existing financial ecosystem. Achieving interoperability between different blockchain platforms is vital in this, but how can it be achieved? So this is where Chainlink comes in, because they're doing tests with Chainlink on this. In this session, we'll discuss the standards needed to enable interoperability between traditional systems and DLT platforms, and how standardization should evolve to support this, and ISO20022's role in providing standardized formats for digital assets. There we go. CBDCs forging a path to global interoperability. I'm going to need to find clips from this because there's probably a whole lot of gems. But questions about CBDCs are becoming less about if and more about when. And we know that a crisis needs to happen in order to unveil this. And as central banks around the world continue to explore the use of CBDCs domestically, the question remains how they can be used internationally as well. In this session, we'll look at the state of CBDCs today and the work ongoing to enable interoperability at the cross-border level, plus a year on from our groundbreaking trials unveiled at CBDC in Amsterdam, and we'll share the latest results of Swiss CBDC's interlinking solution, which is currently being tested by some central banks and their participants, and we learned about that yesterday. So then we go down, so in conversation, the ISSA, harnessing synthetic data and cross-border payments. So, so pioneering securities tracking with the unique transaction identifier. So come along to experience firsthand how the securities industry is leveraging the unique transaction identifier to enhance transparency and provide end-to-end transparency across the security settlement chain. And then it talks about exploring APIs. And this is where maybe Quant could come in. I know they deal with that. APIs have huge potential, and same with the Interledger, have huge potential, are being widely used. So why the lack of standardization in this space? Far from being an innovation killer, in this session we'll show you how standards can actually help accelerate API adoption and increase interoperability. There we go. And then small payments, big opportunities, capturing growth and low value payments. And then ISO20022 is springboard for innovation. They're doing a lot today. ISO20022 is a major enabler for financial innovation, and in this session we'll show you how. We'll examine how richer data is fueling progress in AI and how AI in turn is helping us to use this new data in novel ways for predictive analytics. Learn how evolving standards are creating opportunities for new innovations like CBDCs and tokenized assets to scale and interoperate globally. There we go. So then we go detecting anomalies in payment transactions with AI and network data. I think BIS did a test on that. I think it was Project Aurora. And then a shared vision, how can payment providers meet the G20 goals and enhancing ISO 20022? Then from concept to reality, unlock the power of transaction management for your organization. And then we have here, empowering economies, how payments unveil the emerging markets, and then achieving harmony, ISO 20022 maintenance in a connected world. There we go. So ISO is now powering high-value payment systems and cross-border transactions all over the world. So now it's time to also be thinking about maintenance. So that's all good stuff. And on top of it, we got Citigroup unveils token services for institutional clients. In a pilot, Citi used smart contracts to serve the same purpose as bank guarantees and letters of credit, working with shipping company and a canal authority. So U.S. banking giant Citigroup has started a tokenization service for cash management and trade finance for institutional clients using blockchain technology and smart contracts. In a pilot, the bank worked with a shipping company and a canal authority to try and expedite the processes, which are generally lengthy and arduous owing to the paperwork and manual processes involved. Institutional clients have a need for always-on programmable financial services, and Citi Token Services will provide cross-border payments, liquidity, and automated trade finance solutions on a 24/7 basis. In March 2023, they forecasted that tokenization of digital securities would be 4 to 5 trillion market by 2030. It's going to be much more. So there we go there. So we're seeing this come to mainstream. And Ripple is powering this. They want to turn every e-commerce company into a crypto company. So the world hasn't become digital. It's already gone digital. And crypto is a digitally native global asset. And if you think about this new digitally native tech-savvy customer segment that is emerging, they hold crypto and they want to use it for payments. To be a player in this space and tap into these new markets, you want to be able to accept those assets as part of your merchant or payment flows. So if we go down here, this is about Liquidity Hub. So we're seeing tokenized assets and things like stablecoins emerging, both of which have a lot of applications within e-commerce and payment use cases. Key to the scalability and usability of crypto payments is interoperability, and key to interoperability is liquidity, and you can apply that to the Swift CBDC concept and the holy grail of cross-border payments. It all adds up. That's why Ripple is building products like Liquidity Hub so that enterprises can lean in and adopt crypto payments without doing the heavy technical lifting or taking an outside level of risk themselves. When you have that interoperability layer, value can start moving and flowing freely. Everything is just coming together, guys. Everything's coming together. When you have this technology that's shown its promise, and now you've taken the rough edges off the first vision, that's when enterprises can lean in and adopt it the same way that no one asks if you're an internet company now, because everyone is. That's what we're seeing happening with crypto. And as you can see, these institutions are stepping in. So there we go. Then we have Centrifuge to meet demand for real-world assets with liquidity pools. So going back to the liquidity pools. So this could be big. I'm going to look into this coin. This could be an undercover gem because they're doing it on Arbitrum and Base. I would say very, very good chains there. And I think this is a coin. I'm pretty sure it's a coin. So we're going to have to look into it, especially with real-world assets as well, too, and dealing with liquidity pools. So I'm going to look into this one. Actually, before I forget. Yep, it is a coin. There we go. So, yeah, definitely going to be looking into this one because look at that. It seems like it just bottomed out, going sideways, and it could get ready to erupt here. It's on KuCoin Kraken, so I'll be looking into that. But then there's more drama with Binance. Seems like they're out to get them. It's like every day. CZ denies Binance.us use Sifu or Binance custody in apparent contradiction. I guess there's drama around this, but ultimately I believe sooner or later something's going to happen with this, so we'll have our eyes on it. Then UK crime bill lets cops freeze crypto faster, channels tainted assets to public funding, so they can freeze, compensate crypto assets tied to crime if approved later this year. And then Ripple has been recognized by Fortune magazine as one of the best workplaces in technology of 2023. I believe that's like been year after year after year. And then it's finally Sorbonne smart contract support is getting added to Stellar's testnet on September 20th. That's tomorrow. So Stellar's getting smart contracts on their testnet. And then Stellar has their annual conference Meridian in like 6 days now. So I'm expecting some announcements and some fireworks out of XLM before then. Then we got Ripple. 50% of global finance leaders plan to use a crypto custody solution in their business within the next 3 years. You know, like we're so close, really. We're so close. And this is the biggest thing that happened in 100 years, maybe even more than that, right? So we're living in great times right now. And then BIS released a quarterly review. I'll do some digging on that, see if there's anything there for it. And I think that is it. Yep, that's it, guys. So I hope you guys have a good day. I'll be in the Discord. Link is in the bio. Come join it. And then if you want to get kitted up with the Stargate indicators, the software, and our new automated trading bot, Stargate Automated Experience, if you haven't seen our market updates, tap in because we cover the market every day. And then come join the Discord. Link is in the bio. Request Rob at Stargate, and I'll get you kitted and suited up with the best trading tools before this bull market here. So link is in the bio. Come join that. I'll see you guys in the Discord and in the next video.